Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. We are back within the wonderful world of Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game number 3. Here today I have something planned that a lot of you guys have been waiting for. It is time for the backflip challenge. We are going to take on Houston. I believe Houston is one of, if not the only track that you can actually backflip on. I have tried it on Daytona, trying to backflip the wall jump, and I just couldn't get it. So if you guys know any other tracks that you can actually backflip on, and if you want to see this on different tracks that you can backflip on, let me know in the comments below. But the plan is to hop into a race. Here are the race options, of course: one shot, short race length, standard event type, realistic AI difficulty, advanced physics, joint brakes are off, rewind and flow aid are off, rider weight and transmission on manual. So those are the settings. I am going to give the AI a head start, and my goal is to backflip every single lap. So I need to try and backflip as many times as I can, once per lap minimum. The tunnel jump here on Houston is a guaranteed spot where you can actually pull the backflip. There are some other jumps that it's kind of debatable. I'm not sure if you could make the backflip happen or not. If I can find out how to make that rotation go a little bit quicker, then I think there are actually 3 spots where we could backflip here on Houston. It's gonna be fun. It's a long-awaited video. You guys have been wanting to see some backflips ever since Supercross 3 started, so let's get into the gameplay. So we do of course have the controller cam set up. Not controller cam, I guess, just the controller overlay. So let me know if you guys do actually like the controller overlay better than the controller cam. I think it's cleaner, it looks better, and you guys can still see, you know, what buttons I'm actually hitting. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. In the controller cam, it may make a few more appearances here on the channel. I might make it a pretty standard thing just because it is pretty cool. It's another aspect to add into the videos. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comments. It is time for the backflip challenge. So one backflip on every single lap. This is only a 5-minute race, so I'm gonna give these guys a 10-second head start, and we are off to the races when that time hits 4:50. Let's go. I am on PC. I did manage to actually pick the game up on PC, so that's why, if you guys notice, it does look, in my opinion, a lot better. It runs a lot better and everything. I got no complaints, man. PC Master Race, alright? I don't know. I usually end up getting the games on Xbox and PC. And yeah, just picked it up. Got the YZ set up, man. The Yam set up with the sway gear. We're looking pretty fresh. Semi-blacked out with a little bit of blue for some color. Actually, look at the tropical vibes on the jersey. I dig it. So the backflip challenge, as we catch up to the back of the pack. If you guys do enjoy at any point in time, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, and go check out all of the links in the description. There are a ton, so show your support. And right here is actually where we can bust out, boom, that backflip. So every lap I'm gonna try and pull it. And if I fail, if I miss a lap or miss a backflip, man, mission failed. So I think in this rhythm, as I butcher it, the big old triple, the first triple that you hit, you double triple in that rhythm, double triple triple. I think the first triple, you might actually be able to toss a backflip in, but I'm not 100% sure. It would be a stretch, and I don't really want to risk it for the biscuit. And then same with here, I think if you got a good double in, like, that's a lot of air time. I think you might be able to bust a backflip out right there if you can figure out how to speed up the rotation just a little bit. So you can do backflips. It is a thing. It is possible. I know it was like a huge selling point of the game. Like, a lot of people were hyped on that. But my thing is, it's not really game changing. Does that mean I failed? I didn't really think through the challenge that far. Like, I went for the backflip, but I didn't land the backflip, so what do I do? Now, I think the one thing that I'm not a huge fan with when actually throwing, I'm so off track. I don't know what just happened. I like whipped and everything. So I think we can throw this attempt down the drain. I will give it another go, but as I was saying, I think The one thing that I actually am not a huge fan of with the backflips is the fact that you can't really do too much within the backflip. You can't speed up the rotation. It's not really up to you to make the backflip, rotate quick or slow or whatever you want it to be. It's kind of just like a standard motion that happens when you lean back. So it is kind of, a struggle to throw a backflip mid-moto. Like, you just gotta lean back and hope for the best, and look at how slow that rotation is. I think it would have been cool if they kind of threw in some way to maybe snap the backflip a little quicker. Like, what if you lean forward and then back? Like, it's just not gonna work. Not gonna work on that jump. Scratch that one off of the list. You need a ton of airtime to actually get the backflip in the bag. So it's tricky, it's tough. The compound is probably the best place if you want to just okay, AP. Okay, my man. But the compound is probably the best place if you're just looking to hop in and throw some backflips. Load into the compound, find some big jumps, lean back, and hope for the best. Now, I think this moto is down the drain. It is the final lap here as we cross the finish line one last time. One last backflip for the boys. I did crash, what? Twice? Did I crash twice trying to throw backflips? It is tough, getting super sketchy, and I think we need to give this one another go, because I am not going to be able to win. Top 10, definitely a top 10, but I know I can do better. Oh, attempt number 2, 450 on the clock. Let's go, man. Maybe I just caught coronavirus. I feel like it. Sneeze attack. Oh man, let's focus in. Catch up to this back of the field. Let's shred through these guys, all right? No mistakes, no crashes this time. Just a clean backflip oriented moto, all right? Backflip based moto. Let's get it. Ronnie Stewart running P21. Me and him have had some wild moments throughout the 450 career, so he's definitely a name I've become fairly familiar with. Now, while I do work my way through the field here, let's talk about something. And what I want to talk about is, how do you guys feel about Milestone introducing, say, freestyle to this game? So what if they went ahead, fixed up the backflips, made it so you could do front flips and 360s, and added in a trick list and a trick library and a way to do tricks? What would you guys feel, how would you guys feel about that? What would you guys think? Do you think that would be fun? Do you think it would, go over well with the community? Or do you think these Supercross games should stay Supercross only? Because they're solely based on the Supercross series. And I could see how some people might look at this game and be like, there's not a ton of content. Even though there is. I know it's Supercross only, but there is a lot to do within this game. From the track editor, the DLC content, which then I guess you could just say, well, then you gotta buy the DLC, but it's worth it. Like, the Monster Energy Cup DLC is a ton of fun. The Legends DLC that's gonna be coming out, it's gonna be iconic. I guess if you're like, hold up, man, editing Goonzig here. I just want to point out that I didn't even backflip the jump I was supposed to backflip on this lap. I don't know if I just completely forgot about the challenge or what, but minus 15 points for your boy Goonzig there. I don't know what I was thinking. Back to the video. If we had freestyle, enduro, different types of events and stuff within Supercross, I think it would be really, really cool, and it could take the game to the next level. I do think that they have to keep, obviously, the Supercross focus. And I know I have talked about it before, them combining, say, the MXGP series with this series. It does bring in a lot of licensing issues and stuff like that, but at the same time, a lot of the companies that are licensed for this game are probably licensed for MXGP as well. I just think, Monster, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawi, they've all already been licensed for both games, so I'm sure they'd be a-okay with, kind of combining those together. That was the sketchiest backflip. If I rode away from that, I would have been impressed. Low-key coming up to the jump, I kind of forgot. I started talking, man. Talking is a dangerous thing. But I kind of forgot I even had to backflip. So last second, I just committed. We almost made it. If I didn't loop my Larry, we would have been a-okay to get that done. But I do think it would be pretty sweet if we had a Supercross game just with, You know, more to it. Let's have some freestyle, some enduro, maybe some outdoors, some nationals. I know like the MX compound track, it was an attempt at an outdoor track. Definitely a poor attempt. Maybe that's just my opinion. We all have our own opinions, but wow, I'm struggling with these backflips now. They were so easy at first. But who knows, maybe if we did get one giant game, maybe it would just be too much. There would be too much going on. Think about how many AI riders there would be across the whole entire game. Imagine, Supercross, MXGP, like that is a big old group of riders. So wow, that was a fast line past Baggett. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And we are on to the final lap. I'm chasing down the man, Marvin Muskin. Can I get one final backflip? I guess not. The man, Marvin Muskin, is going to walk his way to victory. He led pretty much the whole entire moto. If I didn't go down twice the last 2 laps there, I think I probably would have got up there and made the pass, but I will take it, man. Backflip challenge. I didn't get the win, but maybe we will do a V2 of the backflip challenge. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. This was kind of just like a fun video. Fun video? Why not? Doesn't always have to be serious, am I right? We don't have to win them all. That's where I'm gonna end it, guys. Peace out.